Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now today we're going to be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's start off now. Cristiano Ronaldo is without a doubt the best player at Manchester United currently. He, as everyone knows, is Ronaldo. He's one of the greatest players to ever live. He was our top scorer last season and our player of the year. And we're just going to talk about the situation because obviously there's a lot of speculation going around if he's going to leave, if he's going to stay, the situation with the players, the media, everything that he's dealing with at the moment. And I just think that I want to give you my opinion on the Ronaldo situation. Now for me, Ronaldo obviously wants to leave, and you can understand why, because it's the lack of ambition from the club, it seems, because people talk about, or the media try to spin it and say, oh, it's because we haven't got Champions League football. Well, to me, I think that's a nonsense, because Ronaldo knew back in March, before the season was even over, we weren't going to get Champions League football. So Ronaldo knew he wasn't going to get Champions League football, and he was fine with it then by staying another year. So the media trying to spin that is completely, as I said, a nonsense, because I'm not being funny. Ronaldo knew we weren't going to get Champions League football, so he didn't try the transfer request in then, and it was only between a week where someone at the club really annoyed him and changed his mind, and he decided he wanted to leave. Now people say it's some players that wind him up, the way the clubs run, the media, who knows, because we don't have the full picture yet. But from my opinion, it seems that the lack of ambition from the club is why Ronaldo's so annoyed, because we're going for a rebuild stage and Ronaldo was brought in to be the final product. And obviously it hasn't worked out. People blame Ronaldo, and it's like Jamie Carragher by saying, was bringing Ronaldo back the correct decision? The fans, yes. And the Glazers side, money, marketing, of course. Obviously they have to pay him a stupid amount of money, in about £500,000 a week. But he's worth it, because it's Cristiano Ronaldo. You get your money back, Glazers from shirts sold and everything. So of course it's a good investment. And you're getting one of the best strikers in the world. You can't say he's the best striker in the world anymore, because he's 37. He has lost a lot of his speed. He's just a central striker now. Ronaldo 5 years ago was still probably the best player in the world, obviously, compared with Lionel Messi. Personally, I obviously prefer Ronaldo, but a lot of people prefer Messi. It's just opinions. But to me, Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. But anyway, I'll get back on topic. So Ronaldo obviously wants to leave because of the lack of ambition. This is my opinion, obviously, because we don't have the full picture. But with Ronaldo, the lack of ambition, he wants a winning mentality side, people who match his mentality, people who don't drop their heads after they go 1-0 down to Brentford. I'm not pointing at any names, Maguire. But anyway, I personally feel like Ronaldo was promised something, that we'd get really good players or something like that. We don't, like we said, we don't know. But with Ronaldo, he has one of the best mentalities you could have in a footballer. He knows how to win. He knows he won't give up till the very end. But along with that comes with stubbornness. It comes with a big ego. But a lot of players can be shit and have a big ego. Like, you've got the likes of Marcus Rashford. You've got the likes of Harry Maguire. You've got a lot, and not even just United players. You could say, I don't even, let's think. Who would you say has got a big ego who isn't that good of a player? Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba. Players who have such a big ego who can't deliver when you need them to. So Ronaldo always delivers. But at the moment, it's like he's being forced out of the team, where he's in a graveyard shift, where he gets no service. He gets no players actually helping him. It's just every player playing for himself at the moment, and Ronaldo's probably sick of it and doesn't want to be at the club. And to be honest, I don't blame him, because he was at this club when it was the great times, and now he's here in the shit times. And it obviously, Ronaldo has came back because he loves the club, he loves the fans, and Ronaldo, I just feel very sorry for, because he's trapped in a way. Sorry about that, the camera cut out. Where were we? Ronaldo. So yeah, we'll talk about the effect he has on other players at Manchester United as well, because it seems that Ronaldo is very isolated from the team. He isn't very liked, as we've seen from leaks from the dressing room, how he sometimes has been seen eating alone in the canteen and stuff. And a lot of players don't like him. Apparently he's too stubborn, too big-headed, etc, etc. To me, you should feel honoured. Them players complaining about Ronaldo should feel honoured to have such a great player in their dressing room, because he is a natural leader. He is a player who's won it all. He is a player who will give his all no matter what circumstances. And I feel like that a lot happened last season, where players down-tooled and were just like, oh, we'll just give the ball to Ronaldo and he'll save us. Because when we won against 3-0, was it, against Spurs, when he scored the hat-trick, it was absolutely incredible. And that was one of the best games I've seen Ronaldo play last season. Obviously, there'll be many more games, but that's just a personal highlight to me. That Ronaldo is just incredible, because he can still do things that probably that are in the top 1% players in the Premier League can do. And I know Ronaldo is hated by rival fans, other fans, even Manchester United fans. Some people want him out of the club. I think that's ludicrous, because Ronaldo has 1 year left in his contract. If he wants to leave in a year when his contract's up, fair enough. But personally, I would want Ronaldo to stay, because we have no depth up front, we have no leaders, and people talk about selling Ronaldo will make the players better. When you think about it, if the players turn around, so I think there was a story where some players went into Murta's office or something and said that Ronaldo should be sold because he's making us worse or something like that. Because the leak wasn't a full leak, it was very like lack of information. So if I was Murta there, I'd be telling him, who are you telling me that I should sell Ronaldo? Who are you telling me we should also bring in new signings? Because them signings would probably push the players who were complaining about the lack of signings out of the club. So why? I really don't understand. But back to Ronaldo, we're not talking about transfers today. Ronaldo is a very complicated person. Obviously he had the loss of his one of his children last season, and he had to take some time off, and people even slated him then for it. He's a human being. Yes, he is a brand. Yes, he is one of the greatest football players who's ever played the game. But he's still a human being. So when he has emotions, when he wants to take time off due to family issues or personal reasons, allow him. It is hard because he's a very big player, and you can tell he's missed when he's not on form or where he's out of the team completely. You can tell, because even if Ronaldo doesn't score in a game, you can tell that his presence alone gets me as a fan, especially, more excited about the game, because especially under Ten Hag now, I've seen Ronaldo start to lay off a few more passes and try and make the game go quicker. I saw it against Brentford, but Sancho and Rashford kept losing it. It only happened several times between them. So I'd say it was about 5 times between Rashford and Sancho where Ronaldo laid him off and made a run, and then they were greedy or lost the ball. But anyway, now let's talk about last night. So currently today is the 17th of August and also my birthday. So if you could wish me a happy birthday, that would mean the world to me. Also, if you want to give me a birthday present, subscribe, like, share, comment, you know the drill. But anyway, I don't know what's happening in the camera today, it keeps cutting out. But anyway, with Ronaldo last night on the 16th of August, a leak or screenshot came through for I think it was Instagram or Twitter, and it was talking about how Ronaldo was calling out the media pretty much about how they're liars, how they're not professionals, how he's got a notebook of all the lies and all the truth's going to come out soon. So Ronaldo actually snapping back against the media is very ballsy, in my opinion, because the media seem to think they can write, discriminate, biastre. They can do it. They feel like they can do it against anyone. They feel like they have supreme amount of power for no reason. You are journalists. You are people who report about football players, but you also stir things up and make situations a lot worse. So the media have always hated Ronaldo. The dog's going mental. Oh, but anyway, just the last topic with Cristiano Ronaldo. My opinion if he should stay or not. I've mentioned it briefly. I do want him to stay, but I'm also going to give you an opinion why I also think he shouldn't stay. So, but personally, I'd rather him stay, but I'm also going to give you an opinion of why I also think he shouldn't stay, because I'm thinking about Ronaldo's feelings as well at this point. But the reason why I think he should stay is because he was our player of the year last year. He is our best threat at goal. He's still good in the air. He's still very strong. He's lost some of his speed, but being a target man type striker, he can't get in behind as much anymore with the pace. Unlike, you've got the likes of Haaland who can do it. You've got the likes of Mo Salah who can do it. Strikers who get in behind and can create like 2 to 3 yards in a few seconds difference is incredible. But what I do see about Ronaldo, how also intelligent he is, his positioning is amazing. When I see United on a set piece, and I know we haven't scored many from set pieces because they don't really work out, but I see Ronaldo going offside in an offside position, but then just before the ball's kicked and outswing, he'll quickly jump back on behind the defence, find the last line, and he'll try and follow where the ball's going if he knows he's going to be the receiver. And I think Ronaldo, being our player of the year last year, scoring 18 goals in a crap Manchester United side, we need him, is what I'm trying to say. You can't replace Ronaldo. Now, we were linked to João Felix today. We were also linked to Kuher, Casemiro, Moussa Dembele, Icardi. These strikers are decent, but they're not Ronaldo. And if I saw Ronaldo go, I would be a bit disappointed. But now I'm also going to get on to why Ronaldo also shouldn't stay, because he deserves better. Cristiano Ronaldo, as I've said many times, is the greatest player of all time. He's the GOAT. Scoring 18 goals in a crap Manchester United side last season, he would have scored easy 30 for City last season if he was in their system. He deserves better. And for talking about Chelsea coming back in for him. And you know what? I would love to see Ronaldo at Chelsea, to be honest. It would kill me inside, but if Ronaldo went to Chelsea, we all know he's scoring minimum 20 goals. And it's a massive middle finger to everyone who doubted him. How he's too old for the Prem, he's too slow now, he doesn't make it, he makes a team worse. People who have doubted him, okay? And Ronaldo, for me, would shine in a Chelsea side. He'd shine in an Arsenal side. He'd shine in a Liverpool side. He'd shine in a City side. He also shined in a United side last season. Right now he isn't, because he's in a graveyard shift. No one's really passing to him. You can tell that 2 defenders or a holding midfielder and a defender are on him constantly. So it's hard for him to make space, as he can't get away with the pace. So he's just got to be very good with his positioning and hopefully get some good goals or catch the defence out. So yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, for me, that's my opinion on the situation with him. He's a very loved player by majority of fans. He's also hated by also fans. But for me, Ronaldo is the greatest player of all time. He doesn't deserve to be going through what United are at the moment. And if I was Ronaldo, I would be wanting out too. So think of that for a second. You've been at United already. You're the greatest player of all time status-wise. The media hates you. Some of your teammates don't like you. You have constant issues with haters. I just think that he loves to prove people wrong. And would I want him to lose out on Champions League football for this season? Of course I would, because I'm a United fan. I want him to stay at United. But if he was to go to any other club, if he was to leave, I would want him to go to like a Chelsea. Somewhere in the Prem who they can prove the people who doubted him wrong. The likes of the media, the haters on social media, etc. Even his own teammates who think he's not a team player. But that's my opinion on the Ronaldo situation. I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy birthday to me. Please like, comment, subscribe and share. Really helps out the channel. And of course the phone cuts out right then. Anyway, yeah, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all your opinions. Please give me some topics you want to talk about as well. Or talk about your opinions on Ronaldo as well. And tell me if you agree with me, if I'm wrong. Just give me your opinion. I'd love to hear it. I like reading the comments and hear what people have to say. As you can see from previous videos, the last two, I've interacted with some of the comments who have left comments, obviously. So please, don't feel afraid to leave comments, and yeah, I'd love to have a conversation and listen to your opinions. So thank you, have a nice day, and goodbye.